Okay, right. Let's go. Where's my option to go? Ah! Ugh. God damn. Nothing's ever easy, I swear. Let's see. Chat's disabled. Is it? How did that happen? Thank you, one. I didn't see that. I don't even understand how that just happened, and I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I really wish I could go to a better page to view all this, but I can't. I don't know what I'm doing. I had this up before so I could have a look at it. And I could look at the chat, and currently I cannot see the chat. I want to know why I can't see the chat. How am I supposed to do this if I can't see the chat? Ugh. Well, this is frustrating as hell. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, hang on. What am I going to have to do here? I'm just going to have to do it like this for the time being. Is the chat on yet? The chat is allegedly still disabled. But it's not. Why is it doing that? Let me have a look. Thank you, One Punch Sloth. I promise you guys, this will get going in a minute. What? I haven't messed with any of this. Why on earth has this happened? I swear to God, this was way easier before. There we go. Oh, man. This is good. This is exactly what I want to see. I don't want to hear myself. There we go. Okay, we started now. That is ridiculous. I have no idea how that happened, and I don't want it to happen again. I died a little inside. Live chat. That's better. Thank you, One Punch Sloth. Thank you. Oh, man, like, this has just been never ending. So, let's... Hello! That was awful. Yeah, slow mode's on. Because I've changed the rules to make it more fair, so you can only have one guess every 10 seconds. Stop people absolutely spamming stuff. Because, you know, I'm fair like that. Hey. No, what have I just done? Go back. Again with the scores. Ugh. So hopefully this will work out a little bit better this time, because we've already got these scores going on. So people, obviously are trying to continue on with those scores that they got last time, so well done. I can't spam all the sayings because their faces look so similar. That's completely right. You can't do that anymore. It's not fair. You can't do that anymore. Because what about the people that just, you know, they don't know or whatever? You can't just keep spamming whilst people are joining. Oh my god. Oh. That's handy. Man, I'm still new to all this live streaming stuff, so I'm sorry about all of that. It's a mess, but let's get down to it whilst there's people here anyway. I'm going to start trying to do some more difficult ones as well. Like, I've been putting some thought into it all to try and get some ones that are a little bit harder to guess at times. You know, it's effectively drawing ones that you can't just guess straight away. This game now sucks. Yeah, well, you know. Right, so let's start. And hopefully the game will not suck anymore. So how have you guys been? I appreciate now that slow mode is on. It's harder for you guys to answer with small talk. Oh. You guys been doing alright? I'm thinking about trying to do this stream every Wednesday night, but I suppose we'll see, because I don't know how easy it's going to be to keep up with all of this stuff. It's difficult to know what days are going to work in such an early beta stage of this Pictionary game. People are going to be able to start guessing it straight away now. It's a bit of a stupid thing to draw straight away, but hey ho. So think your guesses through carefully. Man, I would prefer if these lines didn't keep auto-smoothing themselves. That's kind of irritating. Ugh. I really wish that wouldn't happen. That's kind of irritating. No, it's not Freezer. It's not Freezer. Looks like it is, but it's not. Oh dear. I need to do something about the thickness of this pen shortly. Oh dear, everybody rushed for their guess. And 10 seconds is a long time. Sup Arnold, how's it going, man? You'll have some red eyes. There we go, there we go. Frost. Frost it is. That's what I like to see. You got there in the end. The 10-second thing, maybe I'll drop it to 5 seconds like next time or something, but you know, it's you've got to be strategic about what your guess is now, which is kind of fun like that, because now it stops people guessing straight away. I didn't organize these for the next stream like I promised I would. I let everybody down. I let everybody down. And I'm going to change it to the 3rd thickness. I want to change it so my thing doesn't keep like correcting itself. One Punch Sloth, are you able to change the timer of which people can chat? Are you able to drop it to like 5 seconds instead of 10? Because I think 10 might be a bit harsh. Yeah, well, we'll try. So let's go for the next one. It does feel a bit unfair, doesn't it, if you was to be able to do that, but you can't really see anything, so I mean, like, it's not like you know any different from anybody else. At the end of the day, everybody still is new to this as each other. Man. Change to a different thickness there. So this stops people realistically from kind of just going like, oh, I'll just guess any name under the sun. And it actually means that I get to do a little bit more art in it as well. Yeah, come on guys, I've put a bad language filter on because at the last video I had some bad language coming through, which makes it really difficult for me to try and PG my content, because you know what it's like. YouTube's rules have changed, and typically so have mine. It's a wedding! It's a nice day to start again. But it's not really, is it? Okay, right, I'll have a quick look then, because this is really going to slow it down, isn't it? Let's change this, I think I can do this. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's why. Right. I think that might have helped. Let's see if that makes any difference. It's the Lorax. I can see why you'd say that. Oh, I think people are probably starting to guess which one it is, but they're going to have to try and work out which one it is. Oh, if you hadn't already, that might have just given it a bit away there. Ooh, gave him a beauty spot by accident, and this dude certainly ain't beautiful. I'd say he's got a face only a mother could love, but you know, we don't know that. In his universe, hint hint, that might be a normal thing. He might actually be good looking, who knows? Let's have a look and see if any of you guys have got it yet. You don't get it. Oh, there we go, lavender. Also remove my account. Wow. Oh man. Well, Khalifa, if you want to do that, you can do that. I don't care. At the end of the day, you've got to stop people from abusing it, really, don't we? So it was a wolf, you're right, but this is going to change it to SSJ Jerry 2. So it was lavender, and we'll just quickly finish this like. So no, well done SSJ Jerry, and I've drawn that on the scoreboard because I'm an idiot. So let's go for another one. So can anybody just tell me in the chat, does it feel like it's actually got a bit faster paced like since a minute ago, or are we still struggling a bit there? Ugh. I think secretly there may be other reasons why Khalifa wanted to moan about the game, but that's not really in my place to stop chatting stuff, really, is it? You know what? Usually I wouldn't have to think so much before I speak, but currently, since I've tried to go a little bit more PG and everything, it makes it really difficult when you're trying to, like, you know, think before you speak. Because, like, you know, if I was drawing for myself, I just kind of go for it, and then I moan afterwards, and I'm just kind of like, oops. I'll just kind of flip out at myself, just be like, that drawing sucks, and I'll just tell myself what I really think of it. But it's harder to do that now. Harder to do that. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is absolutely abysmal. Starting to look like Sonic the Hedgehog, who is not part of Dragon Ball, no matter how many times he wants to throw a super transformation in. I'm sure people are already guessing this now. If you don't want to be part of it anymore, why don't you just go? And Cooler, yeah, Cooler. That was who it was gonna be. That was gonna be who it was, and then it wasn't, because I mean, come on, it didn't really become him. It kind of, man, I don't know. Actually, it kind of looks like somebody who would belong on some cereal box or something. What is this? I've done it on the score again. Oh my god, I need to do something about... I'll have to work out all the kinks and stuff some other time, but yeah. Okay, so there is that one. Well done, One Punch Sloth. Let's get on to the next one. Shredder Turles. Man, so I got a couple of ideas, but the only problem is I'm not exactly sure what every translation of their name is. I don't know if their dub name is different from their original name, and I don't know some things, so I'm gonna have to do a bit more research before just kind of doing them, so I guess we'll wait and see. Anyway, on to the next one. So I'm glad you guys have all been enjoying the game anyway, bar one or two. It's fun, it's different, there are a lot of Dragon Ball content creators out there, and I try and think up things that are different from other content creators, but it does get hard because it is really oversaturated when you've just got people that go, you know what, I woke up today and I want to be a Dragon Ball YouTuber and I don't really know any more than the average fan, but I'm going to do it anyway. And that's what kind of makes it difficult when you're trying to cover content and, not even pad out your channel, but you're trying to do stuff, but you don't want to copy people. And annoyingly, you feel like you do all the goddamn time if there's people watching all this stuff and then just kind of making random videos based on it. Maybe they don't even understand particularly. I mean, if there's ever anything I'm a little bit unsure about, I spend the day researching it first. And then sometimes, in my most recent, one of my most recent videos to blow up was my Fighters DLC one. And I made a mistake in that when I referred to Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Vegeta as DLC when they're not. And, man, I had to put a comment in the comments myself and pin it because everyone was going off at me about the fact that they weren't DLC. And I was like, whoa, I made a mistake. I had a lot going on, And so... people just sort of want to poke out all the problems straight away. So I've been rambling anyway. I don't even know if anybody's guessed this yet. I'm gonna have a look. Oh. just remove my count and I'll leave pretty please, and then guesses it, and unfortunately guesses it correctly. So there you go. Well done. And I'll just finish off his face here. We'll just... he's looking sad because Caulifla's threatening to go, and he's like, oh no, don't go. I really wish you wouldn't. Oh god. Well, he quickly turned into Popo. Am I allowed to say that? I'm probably not allowed to say that, but I said it anyway. Oh dear, look at me being a rebel. Yeah. And these things that would usually be those cheek separating things from his from that is he now looks like tears. It's like sad mirror is sad. Oh no. I would by now, but not removing my account. So let's just do that. Let's please this guy, shall we? So let's just Control and C and delete, and then when he goes, I'll just add it back, because you know I do it just to spite, because I'm that guy. Instantly banned. Is that what you mean by PG out the window, Mark? Have I like said something else and not realised? Was I on autopilot? Because I do that. I shouldn't really. I want to try and pick one that's going to make people guess for a little bit longer. It's hard though, because everyone's so well versed. Let's have a look. I don't even know. Like, there's a couple of characters I really want to do. I want to do a couple of the angels, but I'm really not sure on all of their names, which is really irritating. It's really bad, to be honest. I should be better than that, but go on, we'll do that one. I don't know what to post, but as soon as I just see it's been held for review, it makes me laugh. So let's go. We'll start this one in that line. So it's kind of nice. Everybody's like been so receptive to this kind of like different kind of content now. Like everybody seems to have been like jumping in straight away as soon as they see it, and then they've been enjoying it, and everyone's been joining in. Like I've had so many people like message me on Twitter to tell me, like, because I opened my DMs for people to contact me about commissions for drawings that would look substantially better than these, but I did that, and people started messaging me and started going like, you know, oh, that was an awesome idea for a video and all this kind of stuff, and I was like, oh, thanks, man. And it's been nice to hear everybody was enjoying it and stuff, because it's been a hard couple of weeks, you know, with everyone finding out that Super's ending and everything. It really kind of, it's easy to make people upset with that kind of stuff, and so it's nice that people are still keeping their heads up high. Might be a bit mean, I might ask specifics on this, because otherwise, there aren't enough characters in Dragon Ball to keep doing this kind of thing where I don't ask for specific forms and like transformations and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's very guessable right now, but I want to be mean and ask for specific stuff. Crying. Ooh, hello. Hey, Piccolo that got hit by a car and got his antennas cut off. It's like, no more. Blech. I'm a Pride Trooper now. Yeah, I got requested, like, Jaren wanted some humor on the Pride Troopers because they didn't actually think any of them were very funny at all. They're just being deadly serious. So it's kind of shocking when you realize that. Yeah, I'm surprised I got this far into it without people guessing. Unless I've missed something completely, but I don't think I have. Feel like some people may not be taking this game as seriously as I once thought. It's not final form, Fraser. could have been, but it's not. Constipate Freezer. It's not final form Freezer. What is this animation? It is Golden Freezer. Thank you, Zachary Dwyer. This is who it is. He's like, there's actually a picture that I was kind of like thinking of when I was doing this. So it's kind of like why he looks so weird. It didn't end up looking as great as I wanted it to, but dang delay. Yeah. Well, that's the glory of the 5-second pause that I've added in, just because it stops people being able to just kind of spam things, you know. What's wrong with Freezer in the latest arc? So let's put Zach Dwyer 1. Is Khalifa gone? Can I? I'm just, yeah, there you go. Spiteful Kanji. Right. So let's get on with the next one. And let's go on for... yeah, but half of this stream is actually just me trying to pick something to draw. Right, that'll do. Point for original spelling. So let's start with this one then. I wonder how long it will be before people start going, hey man, you nicked this idea from somebody else who I've not heard of. I like to think that I make it harder for myself to be copied on all of this by like trying to do something that a lot of other people can't necessarily do. So like if they don't have like animation programs or, you know, a joy for drawing, they're less likely to try and do something like this. But I think it's funny. This is instantly more guessable than some of the other ones. Ah! Yep, there we go. Well, I didn't even get to draw the rest of that, so One Punch Sloth, welcome to the land of 5 points. Five-time winner. And I'll quickly, like, you know. Oh dear. Cell has like a mullet at times, doesn't he? So it's kind of like, he kind of looks like a 70s rocker sometimes, but with less fashion sense, I suppose. I feel like I've messed this up. What have you done to me? Wow, Cell is he's not really happy about this new look. Yeah, it was Booker T, you're right. That was a reference to Booker T. Blah, blah, blah. And give Cell his acne. I'm drawing on the scores again! I've done it again! I really need to stop drawing on the scoreboard. I miss a Satan movie song. Right, let's go over to another one. Oh, I wonder if anybody will get this one, because this one's a bit more obscure, and truthfully, I don't really think anyone really likes this guy. So, and not in a way that just kind of like, oh, bad guy, so no one likes him. I mean, like, nobody really cares for him, I don't think, so I don't think you're necessarily going to remember him. Maybe I should set something... Should I set something up where if you don't get it after so long, I could tell you? Because otherwise we could be here on the same picture all the time. But then again, I suppose that's half the game, isn't it? You know, waiting for somebody to get it. And new people are joining the stream all the time, so... Oh man, I don't know. No, I think I'd just leave it until someone guesses it, because I mean, it's not like you've got a limited number of guesses. Well, except for the 5-second delay that people clearly don't seem to like. Ugh. Yamcha. It's not Yamcha. I just laughed because it's the only screen time Yamcha would get for a while. What the hell is this? Because that was my PG reading of that. I suppose I'll just keep drawing it and adding things to... Oh! Oh! You're right. You're right. It's Lude. It's Lord Lude. So, yeah, well done. Looks like Lord Lude's had a stroke. Like, you know, the nasty kind of stroke, not the kind of stroke that Lord would have more of a happy face for. Because if it was that kind of stroke, it'd probably look something like this. Like, oh. And he'd be a bit shocked. So, yeah. Yeah, but I'll be completely honest with you. I was kind of more just surprised that anybody got it to begin with, and yeah. So I'm gonna give it to the new stream joiner. I'm sorry, One Punch Sloth, but God of Destruction Lude in GT. Would you? There we go. So there it is. Sorry, lost it in the chat then. There we go. So there's that one down. Beerus! Was that actually whilst I was still drawing it, or did you just like guess Beerus and hope that that was the one I was next going to start drawing? Oh man, this one would be mean. You know what? I'm going to do this one. People might find this a bit... Bye-bye, Mark! Bye-bye, Mark! Oh, dude. Dragon Ball Super after March is not what I'm drawing. That was uncalled for. Ban yourself for a while, One Punch Sloth. You can time yourself out for like 30 seconds or whatever. Right, let's go. Have I got enough room? Yeah, I've got enough room. I'm fine. Oh. So this one, I think, may take everybody's 5-second guesses away for a little bit, because I think when people start guessing what it is, they might be surprised to find out what it actually is. Which, you know, is half the fun of the game, really. You know, it's unlike normal Pictionary when I want everybody to guess what it is, and it's more like my own version of Pictionary where I kind of hope that it takes everybody a little while to get it so I can keep drawing it for a bit. Ugh. I almost let out a fat burp on the stream then, which would have been directly into the mic because I try and turn away. And I'm sure you'd have all very much enjoyed that. What the hell is that? Hercules? It is not Hercules. I can't say whether it is or, like, isn't something directly, if you get what I mean. Like, you know, if you're guessing it and I'm looking and I'm not saying it's correct, you just gotta assume it's probably not. Because if you start saying it's not... SS Jerry! SS Jerry! You didn't even give me time to do the rest of it. Now I'm going to have to do a lopsided go call. Oh, man. Well, look who it is. I am going to add your score in a second. I just kind of like finishing something. Oh my goodness, what have I done? He looks like a clown. he looks all like Belmod, then he looks like Gogol. What is this? This has not gone to plan at all. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear. This, oh no. Man, I am sorry, guys. This is terrible. This is absolutely dreadful. Why am I even still drawing this? I don't know, it's dreadful. I question myself. Okay, well, that's about as far as we're going to get with that, so... Right, thank you. Jerry, how? Jerry's doing well. I mean, like, you know, come on, he's been in the stream since the beginning, but he's got the 3 points going on straight away now, and it took a while how to do this. Let's go for the next one. Oh, man. It's tough knowing how mean to be with some of these, you know? I don't know whether to just kind of like go for it or what, but yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Cleveland, now is not the time, really. So let's go for this one. So feel like I've already maybe done that one a little bit too much, but you know, it's Pictionary, it's not going to be perfect. Ugh. But that was far from it. So is everybody having a nice day? I'm assuming so. Until I came along and ruined it! And that is far too wide. What have I done there? Atrocious. Ooh. I just don't even know with some of this how it's even going to turn out. You know, half the time I draw these things and like I'm worried that people will actually base my artistic abilities on this. It is not. I was about to go against my own rule completely. Let's just. I've gammed this up a little bit, so I'm just going to correct it. Sorry, hang on, because I don't want to be too unfair to everybody. Because if it's not going to look anything like the person, then it's kind of hard to judge you all on it and sort of go, yeah, that's correct, or no, that's wrong. I'm just going to make it a little bit easier for myself in a minute. You can see everybody strategically holding on to their votes until now. And I've done that wrong. What? It's a Adobe Flash or Macromedia Flash, just depending on what version you have. Somebody really should be able to get this by now, because that thing was a dead giveaway. Everybody's spelling it wrong. Oh man, like I don't know, like I don't know whether to accept it because so many people spelled it wrong, but I kind of feel like maybe I should. I don't know. I kind of half like feeling like ignoring one of them because it's just, well, one of them was from a person who doesn't want to play. So I don't know. Like, you know, do we accept it? I mean, maybe we should take a unanimous vote. Should Khalifa actually get the point for that? Because, you know, she doesn't want to play, apparently. You didn't spell it wrong, no. This is why it's kind of funny, though, because, like, it's just working. I probably should stop drawing this now and start trying to figure out who gets the points, but it's funny. It's dude, like, it's quite fun to draw, actually. I've never drawn him before. There we go. There we go. He's finished. All right. I'll go for Zachary. Well done, Zachary. You get the next one. The moderator says no. Moderator says no. There we go. So well done. That was a good round. That was a decent round, you know. Let's go for the next one. Oh, this one could be interesting. Right, let's see if we can do this one justice, because if not, it's going to make it harder to guess. Oh, man. Do you know, it's difficult trying to commentate and speak at the same... Sorry, commentate and speak. Commentate and draw at the same time, because, like, I don't usually do it. Like, I've been forced to speak to, like, you know, in some situations, but it's usually like, do you want a cup of tea or a cup of coffee? And the answer is usually yes. And so it's kind of not something I have to put much thought into. But when you're trying to commentate and not bore everybody out their skulls, which is obviously incidentally what I'm doing anyway. It's not like any of you care about how I talk when I have a cup of tea or when I'm drawing. You just want to answer the damn thing. Okay, well, this needs to be a slimmer line. And if anybody does actually say, can you teach me how to draw? Like, you know, what do you think I'm doing? You know, this isn't a good video to take an example of because, of course, it's Pictionary and I'm doing it quickly, but I mean, each like, you know, detailed picture I do, whether it's a thumbnail or whether it's like one of my channel icons or something, can take me a couple, up to well, the Kefla one that I did for fighters on my my thumbnail, that took me all day. So you can imagine that sometimes if it's going to look a little bit naff when it comes out of it, it's just because of the, I mean, like, this looks dreadful at the moment. This looks absolutely dreadful. Ugh. I'm kind of glad that nobody's guessed it so far, though. Oh, yep, there we go, there we go. Tapion is who it was going to be. So, but again, he's not playing, so phew. Just correct the nose before it drives me insane. Because if people are going to, like, you know, associate this with my channel, I don't really want them going, well, that's the best he can draw. That was not big enough for Tapion's hair. This is dreadful. Tapion going through his midlife crisis. Starting to look like he's got pubic hair coming out. I swear to God, I'm still supposedly being PG. But, okay, so, well done, Khalifa. You get your next point. Ooh. All is forgiven. Minosha! Tapion did let himself go. And he did it all for the video. Let's go for the next one. Oh, I know what I'll do for the next one. One of my favorite characters. Oops. Man. You know, it's kind of like, I wish I had a better way of doing this. I feel like I might have to invest in like another computer or something just to do this game properly. Just so I can have one to look at the comments and one to use as a reference for some things, because it's unfair for me to do things and kind of be like, did they actually look like that? You know, or is that just my imagination? This one's going to be pretty easy, I'm not going to lie. But I'm not doing it for the sake of it being difficult. It's just, you know. And this is where I'm going to check the chat in a minute. And everyone's already going to have got it, but I'm going to continue for a few minutes just to let the people who aren't necessarily going mental about joining in enjoy it for a second. Ugh. I suppose we could do it a little differently and add that tracksuit in. And if you didn't know who it was before, you do now, because I just kind of gave it away. And if that still didn't give it away, then what the hell show are you watching? I'm sure One Punch Sloth will be able to tell me who's guessed this one first anyway, just simply because he's probably aware by now that I haven't checked it just yet. And I'm sure he knows who this is. I have faith in you, One Punch Sloth. Unless you guessed it right, in which case, no. That's a good suggestion. So, oh, actually that mouth was fine. Why did I replace that? Oh well, whatever. Let's go and see who guessed it first, because I know somebody's going to have guessed it. It was it was One Punch Sloth. It was, after all of that. Maybe I should suggest that. I mean, she's sat in the room with me right now with her headphones on. I can't really blame her because she doesn't really want to listen to what I'm saying, I'm sure. Yeah! I've accidentally done it on the score page again. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh yeah, I forgot everybody said they liked my singing last time, didn't they? Jo Hachiko! Jinso Ninin Jo Hachiko! Would have been the Japanese version. I did read your DM. And yeah, let's just see how that works out. So let's go for the next one then. This one's going to be a really tough one, like a really tough one. Like, everybody get ready, because you ain't ready for this. You ain't ready for how tough this one is going to be. You understand? Nope, that's not good enough. 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 That's not a circle. That was a box. Did you all like my box? And suddenly the stream was not PG. Man, this isn't starting to look like who I thought it was going to look like at all. Making sure all of these lines are connected. And just... That's not... What? There's a break? Where is the break? Where is the break? It must be here. It's not... What? What? Is it there? Is that the break? It's not... Oh, no, I see it. How did I miss that? And suddenly... Yeah. What a surprise. What a surprise. Ugh. You know, for somebody who's not playing, you certainly are playing. Man. Okay, so let's do this one with... Oh, actually, no, I'll do it in that because I don't know how visible that would be. So... Just to let everybody know, the stream's probably not going to go on for too much longer, just because we have things to do, I'm afraid. But, you know, I'm happy that so many of you have got involved, because this, again, was quite impromptu. But just try and remember it for future. Wednesday nights is where I'm going to try and do this. Many of you will have seen this on quite a regular basis, I'm sure. The drawing, I mean, not the stream. I wish people had seen it more often. What? I don't even know what I'm drawing. My goodness. Call the police. This thing looks hostile. My God. What have I unleashed upon the world? I'm actually going to have to pan down for this because I've done such an abysmal job at scaling it. And this is where people begin, I'm sure. Oh, God, I can't get his eye. I mean, like, once again, I'm guessing some of you probably guessed it by now, but I'm kind of enjoying drawing this guy, like, you know. So for a couple seconds longer, because this stream so far has been more successful for me being able to draw them for a little bit longer before somebody's guessed them. So obviously I've done a bit better with who I've picked to draw today. Evidently, but yeah, I'm sure everybody's guessed who this is by now. A certain sane seems to be ignoring me. No, I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. And I'm happy to say that you have got this. So, well done. Well done. I kind of feel like, you know what? I'm gonna save this for memories. I'm gonna call it SS Jerry got this like immediately. Oh god, that's not how you spell that. That's probably incorrect as well, but whatever. That face. It's just gonna sit there and watch us for the rest of this now. So let's go for the next one. Ooh. Oh, that's something I could do. Would people get that? Do people know that name? I'll tell you what, I'll do this. I'll do this. I've got to draw this one accurately, because if I don't draw it accurately, I think people will struggle. Because this may seem like, oh, I know who he's drawing, but then you may realize you don't. Man, I feel like I may have to start giving hints for this one. So I'll draw it, and then if people don't, I'm sure somebody's bound to know the name. Somebody is bound to know the name. In fact, actually, to whoever gets this one, because this is quite an obscure character, whoever gets this one will get 2 points. So a whole 2 points riding on this. Also, for those of you who have Xbox Ones, I'm sure you're probably already aware, but I just want to say thank you for those of you who are actually joining the stream instead of playing Fighter Z on Xbox One, because the beta got extended. At least it did over here. I'm sure it did over there as well. But the beta's been extended, so if you're watching the stream instead of playing that, like, you know, fair play. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because it's... yes, okay, like, you know, it's 1 day away or whatever, but still. Does not take away from the fact I appreciate it. Right, so let's see if anybody's guessed it so far. Oh! Oh my god! Jerry! Jerry, you are on fire! You are on fire! I am so proud of you right now, man. I'm proud of everybody, but, like, you know, Jerry, like, burst in straight away with that. And it's nice to see, because it's not exactly like a well-known character. So, you know, well done. Well done. So you get your 2 points for that. Oh, man. There we go. Oh, no. What am I doing? There we go. There we go. Fair play. It's like everybody going like Tarbell's wife and like, yeah, you're right, but no. Let's have a look. Who's next? Who's next? Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh. If everyone's enjoying the stream, I'm enjoying the stream. That's the main thing. Okay, get rid of that. Amounts of concentration. I love the fact that the stream just goes like quiet for a few seconds, like in the chat, just because everybody starts like frantic, like racking their brains, like waiting for this thing. Like, who hasn't he drawn yet? Who could it be? And it's like, it's amazing because I can see how much everybody's kind of like interested in it. No, I'm sorry, I need to do this again. This has gone completely wrong. You guys probably would not have ended up getting who that was. In fact, actually, I'll just double check that nobody got it first. Shimanuki's Vegeta. Animation jokes. I don't know about everybody else, but every time I hear the name Mai now, I think of how Future Trunks was like screaming it. It's like Mai, like a really breathy way of saying Mai. I don't hear it like normally anymore. Just, and I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Like I can't unhear the way that he says it, and it's just kind of like weird. Like I just read it and I'm just like, oh, well, that's in my head. It's difficult to know what the next bit I should draw is without giving away what I'm drawing, but I suppose that's the point. So the whole point of the thing is for everybody to guess it, so, you know, I suppose I'd be doing my job if people guess it. However, I will say the worst part about this is wondering at some point if I'm going to do a drawing so bad that people are going to go, what on earth is that? And then they kind of go, oh, well, that didn't look anything like what you said it was supposed to look like. Then we'll just do this and that and that and that and one of those, and then I suppose we can all kind of guess who this is by now. But let's see if anybody's got it by now. Yeah, Khalifa got it. Khalifa got it. Fair play. Credit where credit is due. We'll just like do some generic eye from here. Animi. I don't know what that was supposed to be. She's shocked that you got it. I know. I've seen some of that popping up every few minutes, and I'm just kind of like, wow, for somebody who isn't taking part, that's a lot of points. So maybe we'll have a couple more and then we'll call it a night. And yeah, go on, we'll do this one. Nope. This one's gonna have everybody jumping for it straight away, I think. I'm sure anybody's probably already guessed this in the chat, but maybe because of the like the limit I put on the guesses for how quickly you can do it, people are being more reserved, but for this one you probably shouldn't be. Oh. Well, I'm sure I just gave it away anyway, so I'll just draw it as it is. Man, this has not gone quite as I imagined it, but just, I suppose I don't draw him very often, so let's do it properly. There we go. If anybody hasn't guessed it by now, I'll be surprised. Just, oh God. Just give him some of these crazy traps that he's got going on. Somebody commented saying that Jiren looks fat in the new DLC for Xenoverse 2, and I mean, like, he's animated like that anyway, so like it's difficult to sort of say, yeah, he looks fat in the DLC, because he looks fat generally. Well done, Khalifa. I've drawn all of that on the scoreboard. I'm an idiot. Hey, but what's new news? Just shrink. Can I? Oh, I can shrink that. Oh man, I could have done that ages ago. Well, that would have made life a lot easier. Alright, we'll do one more. So, because this is the last one, we'll do this one for 2 points. So this is for 2 points on the board. And we'll try and pick one that's not as necessarily so easy to guess. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Okay. So this one is for 2 points, everyone. And that will wrap up today's game. I hope you've all been enjoying it anyway, because I would have laughed. You guys always make me laugh whenever you're rambling on your comments down there. It's like, it's really funny. Just reading everybody scrambling. This one, I don't think necessarily will be that difficult, but I'm just doing it for 2 points because it's the last one, and I'm kind and generous like that sometimes. People who really know me are going, no, that's a fat-faced lie. This guy's a dick. Bye-bye, PG. I'm sure I've probably had some guesses in the comments already, but I'm just... Again, haven't drawn them before, so it's kind of fun just, you know, seeing where it can go. You know, I've only just noticed that this person wears a patara. Which is kind of interesting because they've never done anything with that from what I remember. Unless they did it in Heroes, I'm not sure. Again, big fat clue. I'll do this and I'll just do the face quickly because I'm sure somebody else has already guessed in the chat down there, so... Oh my goodness, that was a fat arm. Man, so I'm guessing whoever's down there has probably already had a guess and they're probably anxiously waiting for me to see who commented first. And I don't want any disagreements like last time when everybody was kind of going, no, I did it first. Because I have a moderator, and that moderator would make the decision. There we go. So let's have a look at what people are saying. No pun intended. Oh, there we go. Zachary Dwyer. Zachary Dwyer. This isn't fair for us who don't play trash games. I'm sorry, guys. I was just drawing it for the sake of it. You know what I'm like. I just continue doing it for a while. Well done, Zachary. And yeah, you know what? Fair enough. I read through some of those. And SS Jerry, yeah, to be fair, you played really well that round. You got 6 points in the entire round, so I think you possibly got the most points in the entire game for this round. So, yeah, shout out there. Go and check him out. I don't know if his content's any good. I'm really sorry, Jerry, because I haven't looked at your channel yet, but I promise you I'll go and have a look after this video. How about that? Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the stream. I really appreciate everybody joining in. It's been fun. I always love talking to you guys. And so here's a heart. Here's a heart, kind of, I think. Is that a heart? And then let's because Jerry got this, we'll put the Elder Kai's face in the middle of the heart, shall we? And then just because it went that way, that's SS Jerry for life. There you go. You guys enjoy that, right? You got to enjoy that. The SSJ. Oh, I'm never going to pronounce your name. Why did you do that? Why did you put that in your name? Why did you have a J where it's usually... Oh, you know what? I'm going to stop talking. I can't even get this. You know why I'm stumbling. But thank you guys. Cheers for that. And hopefully I'll see you all next Wednesday. And stop by on my channel for daily content. You know, I've recently been trying to hit the channel really hard. So if you guys are interested, please check out all the previous videos I've got. Leave a like on the video. Comment. Tell your friends about it so we'll get loads of people in the next game. And subscribe for more. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!